What's up, guys? This is I.P.S.I, and today we are playing some Final Fantasy. So I've been thinking, I decided to start off with something a bit different, where I changed up my music. This song you hear is probably gonna hear throughout the song, throughout the entire thing. Before we get started, if you haven't already and wish to show some support, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I will be streaming. Alright, with that said, let's just jump in. I hope this isn't too bad. I'm not sure. It should definitely be lower than my voice, so that's good. I really like the song. Like when I got the song, I was like, I really like it. I really like it. I think I'm gonna move my camera down here. Give me a second. About here, I think. Yeah. I think this should be good because I think right over here is the map, so I need to keep that there. I think. Do you guys want that map to be there, or should I move it down in more? I'm not sure. There's a fairy kissing me. All right, let's get over to Limsa. So one of the things I would have done yesterday was I would have gone onto my main character and played that for a bit, but it was a very iffy one. I didn't know if I really wanted to do that. Also, I wanted to steer clear out of my main games, which is this and Minecraft. I really didn't want to play those games yesterday. Part of me, I didn't want to. I got really energized to play today because for a part of me, just did not want to play. I didn't want to play. For whatever reason, I didn't want to play. What's going on? Oof. Oh fuck. Admiral was wait for you in the command room. Wink. Wait, why do you wink? Why do you wink? Now I'm scared. Hopefully I want to do my best to just get through Realm Reborn today. I don't care how long it takes. I'm probably gonna just go through all Realm Reborn.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive till sea swallows all, and swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Yo, hey Zebra, how you doing?
Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Yeah, wait. Why? I feel like that's an insult. Doesn't stout mean short or some shit?
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
I don't need that.
Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul.
Yo.
Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such
24-hour stream beating. I'm mad. Oh god. I don't think it wouldn't take that long, right? I don't know.
Did the idea
it might. Honestly, it might.
This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world.
It probably did. Well, if I'm just trying to get through a Realm Reborn.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem
Be a ninja.
outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
I think we have other people that can probably do that.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral.
Yeah.
Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
Yeah.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and
I don't know.
mine.
I don't like how she was
Though
looking
it
at
seemed
that
to me
lady.
that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Damn.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
Damn criminal.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
Dude, he's getting smacked around.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Alright.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
Ooh. Food.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Yeah, it's good.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence.
It does, it does.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty.
Damn.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Yeah.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
None. Alright. Next one. Dude, I haven't even made to the fucking Crystal Rave arc yet. Ugh. Urgiria meets the fraternity. Oh, we get a weapon coffer as well. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement that I have been keeping an eye, a letter of introduction for Lady Urgiria. To the south stands a gate leading to the pier for a small fishing vessel. Looking for an inconspicuous Hyrulean man there. The present the letter to him. He serves as the gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obligated to remind you that the members of fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadow of Lemenson society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and they are united by a strong bond. By a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are involuntarily wary of new faces. Though it's pins by the animals herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far to their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place on you, in you. But in here is the letter. But here's the letter. Go for the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Boop. 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 All right. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Oh, fuck, I made the wrong turn. Alright, let's go. I want to start a guild, but like I don't really have anyone to go with to join it, so I'm out of luck. I'm deep out of luck, so like it's whatever. Okay, this guy does not look fucking Halium. This is a rogue. This is a fucking real good end. There's behind these covert doors for a... Wait, no, this isn't the place. I knew it. Found use of us for all the sister oldness bulldogs. That's fun. Goals meme. If you ain't joining us, that is put blah blah blah. I'm good. Where is it? Oh, we continue up this way. Honestly, I didn't even realize this was here. Yeah, this is it. Inconspicuous man. Got business with me, venturer? I got a letter. Badge, yeah. So you're the man that Admiral sent word of. I was hoping to catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shit in Grin. But what with all those doe-eye wrenches about? I suspect he's got his hands full. Yeah. Ah, you must be the Far Easterner that Mirwhip says wants to train with us. Welcome to Mensa, my lady. I'm Yugiri of Doma. Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, class. Limsa is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. My people and I keep this to the shadows, but we got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited for this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of the shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much that we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you're coming with us, you're Gary of what's it? We gotta get acquainted in more private surroundings. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it? It did not. Mr. Ren, I shall remind these people for a time. I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I'm loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in knowledge that they're in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Dolmens. No word would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eurasia. When the time comes, It would be my honor to welcome you as a friend, as a student. Sorry, yawn. Oh God. It's getting to that time. Much and more has occurred since the first I beheld Eorzea. From the Gallon's deck, sufficient to say, I did not envision being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I have no longer required to an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfila, pray relay her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Woo. Oh, God. 25 minutes in and like I'm already fucking tired. Damn. Alright. Let's get going. I think we just have to go through this doorway and we're good. Oh God. So I've been trying to get this thing made. I've been so I've been in talks with some people talking about how I want a character thing, so I don't have to always have my face cam up. Cause to be honest, I don't like my face. I know. My face. I know my face is godlike as it is, but like, you don't need to see my face all the time. VTuber, Pog, kind of. It'll be more akin to what is it called? What Elegant does.
I've been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment,
Or like Nuxtaku, if you've seen him.
Bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo.
So we can possess other people's bodies. That's pretty cool.
Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal
What do you mean, who?
in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
Ooh.
There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale. Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo?
I don't know. Could it? I mean,
Much
that's
and
honestly
more yet remains
convenient.
unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
Possibly.
For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Charlian motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Valdesian.
Ah, so they are dead.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
Oh, fuck.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
What the fuck do you think that means?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Yikes.
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Why is he still saying that?
It is done, my lord.
Lord.
I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders,
Fuck.
I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Oh god. Revolution. That sounds like an evil thing. Daystar Earring. Our friend, the very Isles itself, everyone, everything. No, it's not. It involves us not to speculate. Uranze will send word if there are any developments. Until such time he does, we must remain firmly focused on which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter. One chosen to home, closer to home. All right, what? It's considered the etheric fluctuations, which had previous attributed to the good King Mughal the 12th. The king is no more is a blessing for which you had to think. Yet it is not well in 12 wood. Our latest readings revealed that an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They have even suggested the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants an immediate investigation, and I would have you... So yeah? I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What's the problem? What manner of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Uda, this time are coming from Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem that they expect us to afford them the same treatment that we gave the Domans at present. They are in the 7th heaven awaiting formal response. I see. Perhaps this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Yikes. Cecilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Considering that what will happen if you do this, word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Friend, I would be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Yeah, this is gonna end so badly. This is gonna go very badly. Where the fuck is 7th heaven? I have no idea where that is. Ugh. Who the heck did you do on Megalod? Apologies for keeping you away. My name is Philip. I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Penelope, please. It is you. We are ready and willing to work, same as the Domus. Give us a task and we will see it done. Pray, calm yourself. I appreciate the enthusiasm. I know not of your situation. I beg pardon. I said, I ain't good with words. We've been living off scraps of Udal, trying to piece together a life to replace the one we got took. They are. Oh fuck, my nose is. Ugh. Look, they're not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul that sooner than his palm. Any road. The flames do not do what they can for us, or of course it ain't near enough. It's only getting worse. The calamity brought us to our knees. Those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. Don't pretend to be clever. Even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. Only question was where. Then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took foreigners in, didn't you? So surely you'd do the same for us. I feel the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted Doman's petition for aid, that decision was a product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize you deeply with your plight. I pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've got nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Tataru, is Autumn missed? Ill tidings from Oda, my lady. Afino has been wounded. What? What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Seven hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill everyone who tried to resist. Then please, if you won't help us build a new life, at least you can help us keep the ones we've got. Milady? We are not ones who stand idly by while innocents suffer. However, until we know of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities deem that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for the actions. How can you be so blind? Find Aphino, and quickly. If he's in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. That's fair. Thank you. Pray not concern yourself with the matters we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papalimo will see to it. Aphino has been treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Ren. All right. Yeah, that sucks for you guys. Oh, right. We have a thing we have to get. Onion shield. All right. That sword is ugly. Which one's the onion shield? Yeah, it looks really bad. Alright, let's continue. They should just... Dude, like I've been like so I'm not sure if how did I say it? So I was looking up stuff for new music, and like I found I was looking up stuff for like to get a new video up, and a lot of them say like, hey, if you're gonna make a video, or sorry, if you're gonna use music, do not use like those copyright free music that you see on YouTube, because sometimes those people will will backtrack and make it so that their music is copyrighted. So it's better just to buy a subscription to get a what's it called? To get a license for certain music. Which I did. I got, what's it called? I can't remember the name. Oh, I can't remember the fucking name. Give me a minute. It's called, Epidemic? I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it. Alright, let's continue. Alright, there he is. There's this fucking loser.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Uldar, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over.
Yeah, he sounds so fucking pretentious. Holy fuck. Like they're about to blow over. Fucking dick.
Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence.
There's a lot of fucking
So where do
levels
the
here.
refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
Yeah, that's a yay.
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Ul'dans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence.
But I feel like this is the butt.
That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, that's way too fucking convenient. As I told before, it was all but inevitable that an incident like of this kind would eventually occur, given the rise of tensions with the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this peculiar right may not begun spontaneously. I have piqued your curiosity. Good. Then you will accompany me to the halls of the flames. I would hear what General Reborn has to say upon the matter. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Part of me wants to do the event on screen, but like another part of me is like, it's just another fucking distraction that will inevitably just like make it just a pain in the ass. But it's whatever. That's the event person. I mean, we could do it later, but like I don't know. Not right. I don't feel like doing it right now. Titan. Titan. Now's not a good time. Corporal Cyrus. I'm finally not private anymore. My hands are full dealing with refugees. Precisely the matter of which we discussed, General. I don't know. Back on your feet already? You may credit my swift recovery to your surgeons. My memory of the riot is still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remained throughout Thailand. We have to send what forces we can spare to root out the last belligerents, but the progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside of the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the lands. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little incident, I observed several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher knives and pitchforks, but martial weaponry. I need hardly add such equipment is costly. None can deny that tension between Udal and citizenry and the refugees population have increased since Domans were turned away. But would that motivation of a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And those who have not even a single gil to spend, who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. You keep saying very large and fancy words, Afino. What the fuck? Get to the point. Very, very well. My point, General, is that the powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now the order must be restored. That's my folder. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be turned annoying. The general is no. He keeps his own counsel, and with a good cause. Were he to claim without any necessary proof that these riots were incited by an outside forces, the Monsters would accuse him of attempting to skirt responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of the refugee aid. Regardless, they have faced harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Ren. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information, but I have no doubts that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way. After which we can regroup and share our findings. Well, then shall we? All right. Hello, Swift. I don't know why. I thought this guy was a Rogadin. You look through something. You look as though you have something to say, Corporal Cyrus. Do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your word. An individual, even one tied with the flames, may be better suited for this task than a regiment. Very well. If the brass plates have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Last Hope. It may be unrelated to the recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the blades posted there. Lost Hope. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very fucking tired right now. Holy crud. I don't know why I'm so tired. I had like a decent night's. Technically I slept 6 hours. I slept for 6 hours, less than 6 hours, but I slept a good bit though. Oh fuck. You mean those refugees? Oh, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation. They're content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like merchants who've passed through recently. But awful opinionated. I can't say I was sad to see him go. Interesting. The frick? I didn't expect them to send you, Ren. I take it someone else has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Zakawak suspects that correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak to Zazawaka. He will explain everything. That sounds weird. Hello? Don't hurt me! I'm not one of them! Beg your pardon? You're one of the flames? But you're not with the flames, I see. If Lifric bids you to speak with me, then I take it you're agreed to help. 12s be praised for that. Because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking which is owed. Ha! Chalice fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade dissuade the others from leaving, but few heed my words. Now that our idealists have returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plans is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent, and I will tell you and you will understand why. Even now, he babbles incoherently, so traumatized he is by the bloodshed. Give me a second. Ooh. Ugh. He witnessed, try as I might, I can make little sense of his words. Beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I have no doubt that the merchant will leave the remainder to their doom. I beg you, find them before he does. Alright. What are you doing? Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Alright. Why didn't you run away with me? We've could have skipped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Yikes. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Who are you? What do you want? It's true. I followed the merchant, and may the gods strike me down for my folly. What they not give, you must take, he said. When we asked we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had bought and employed us to seize the control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into two groups, sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but they started arguing. When they started fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and then the flames were shouting, "Give no quarter!" And God's the other group. They're still out there. We don't know what happened. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred, like the mine was. Yeah, that's not good. The other refugees are hiding in the caves of the south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They will sooner call us agents of the South Town and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why the twins might even to do the deed themselves. A pox on all bloody sellswords. They are supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us just vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had enough. We never listened to that merchant. Ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though they were forced to confront reality, that's it. It's challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that the strongest warriors are no match for one man. Perhaps then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce the plot. That's fair, I guess. I'm not sure. I think it's this one. Yeah, it has to be this one. Seven hells, they found us. Everyone grabbed your gear. Make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game, huh? Is it? Sorry disappointing you, lad, but we're more willing to kill ourselves. Oh, fuck. Oh, you asked for it. Is this a female? No, that's a man. Wait, is that self-heal? Where the fuck did he get self-heal? And dead. Are you kidding me? God, these guys. No, no, no. Hey, you caused this. And dead. Are you done? Alright. Yeah. You beat them all like it was nothing. Almighty. What are we gonna do now? Yeah. Good luck! Still no shame. Not many can face God and live. You've returned. Did you find my brother? What are the twins? What happened? I see. Well, I had no choice. Better than a handful of them taking a beating from you than getting butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Huh? Where else? But where else would he be? Unless he went to Stone Throw to recruit others. That's a possibility. The merchant wished to approach the refugees in Stone Throw, but was waiting for it until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now there's nothing to stop them from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of futile causes? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him, convince him to seize his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. Imagine it was him. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. That would be something. Stone throw or stone throw? Oh, sorry. Oh, that's near the doll. Oh crap. That's a little girl. Have you seen my parents? Oh crap. They told me that to stay here with the others. And that they'll be back soon. But it's been days. They left me with the man from Udal. The man said that they were going to change everything. Make it so that we can live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry. I got scared. Hey, mister, are you looking for someone? I'm looking for a merchant. You mean the man who left with my parents? I don't know where he is. I don't know where. Look, over there. That's him. Now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Yeah, you better run, you motherfucker. He's getting away. You don't have bear. Sucks for you, you don't have a flying bear. Boo. You again? Why are you pursuing me? Why are you trying to get refugees? Sedation, treason, revolution, that's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorize the streets of Udal? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusation. None. No. I will not accompany you to the Halls of Flame. You have no right to detain me. For the sake of argument, let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a Kirkman's ass about politics. It's none. Well, it was business, only business. Tell me. We both know that I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Okay. Oh. Crap. What's all this commotion? Nothing else. Tell the others, spread the search area. There's a killer. The killer may still be close. Look at those little people being soldiers. How adorable. They think they're people. I'm sorry. That was bad. I'm sorry. Hold, adventurer. I would know about your relationship with the victim, as well as the event that leading up to his death. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhaps he owes his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it's obvious that you're not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. Thank you. All right. I think if we just go through here, we should be able to just like. What kind of tree? Okay, I've seen these trees before. What kind of trees are these? Because they'd be thick. Ugh. I probably should take a break soon, right? Probably be the best idea. Give me a second. You know what's fucking weird? The thing I hate, I hate when like when a website gives like when your browser gives you like, hey, I noticed you set you put your password down. Do you want us to save your password to for this site? And I'm like, fuck no. What the fuck? That's like that's just asking to be hacked, you know? Oh my god. Sorry, give me a second. You're just begging to get hacked. Alright. What's new, Corporal Cyrus? Where's the merchant? He kind of died. Murdered? Damn it all. To 7 hells. It's to 7th hell. He wasn't simply murdered, Corporal. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. You? Oh, I thought it's not a choker for a second. For a second there, I thought it was not. It was called not a choker. Oh, that would have been funny. Oh, we're already at like fucking 100. Nice. Revolution. Revolution. The Flame General has left word that you were to proceed to the fragrant chamber as soon as you return. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of your ARR investigation. Master Afino has already been informed and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenary and with all haste and speak with him when you're out. Alright, before we do that, I'm going to take a small break so I can use the restroom and do whatever I need. I'll be back later. Hopefully this works. Oh, that's loud. That's loud. Give me a second. I'm just gonna... And we're back. Alright, if you have, I guess I should start off with the things. If you haven't already, blah blah blah. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. You get the gist. Alright, let's go. I need to add more music to like this lofty beat stuff, but like I'm not sure what to add. You know? Cause like I like the vibe that I get from this. Like it's very soothing. You know, it's not that like all that like powerful thing like in the background. You know, like in my old music, it was like super fucking loud. My old music, it was loud as all hell. Ugh. Yo. Hey Zebra. You still here? Damn. Like what was it? I prefer like the ones like with like I'm preferring the ones of the music that does not have like lyrics to it. Like this one has somewhat lyrics, but it's not that bad. It's only like oh fuck. It's only like a small. It's very like it's very mild. Like there's only like it's like the lyrics that you hear, you don't fucking understand it. Let's be honest. It's not this way. I have to come up with stuff. We've been expecting you, sir. Please proceed inside. Okay. Yeah, that was super fucking easy.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed...
Oh fuck.
This information does not leave this room.
Okay.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
Yikes.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Yikes.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Guys, he's an asshole.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
It's weird. What kind of emotes are those? Like, destruction of what by the Bahamut was the greatest continent of flats that much is common knowledge.
What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Allagan ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement.
Okay.
Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
Okay.
In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Allagan ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
It's always the
what could
Lalafell.
possibly motivate
That's
Teleji
super
Adeleji
evil.
to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
What?
Pardon?
An Allagan monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Allagan inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself.
Oh wait, I think that's part of the that fucking raid, right? Oh, the Omega raids, right?
It might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano
No,
Flats.
wait, I feel like this is wrong.
Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon, one which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
That's... Yikes.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That's... yeah.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Ul'dah.
Yikes.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Yikes. Alright, I just remembered, so, the channel OC, along with, so right now, I haven't been having I just remember that I was talking about the channel OC before and I never really got into it. Right now, I'm having, I'm not really sure what to call her, I would just say the artist, because we're not really friends, to be honest. We we know each other through a Discord. I was talking to her. She was it's like, okay, yeah, I can definitely do it if if this would be my first actual what's it called, commission, so I'll do my best. I yesterday, before I went to bed, she sent over 2 of the no, not 2. She sent over some sketches of what I would like. They all looked really good. But there's two I really like. I would show you it, but I want to keep it. I want to keep the avatar a surprise, a full-on surprise. I want the avatar, what it looks like, to be a surprise. Oh shit! I forgot to go. I don't know what's wrong with my I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but my throat has been feeling really shitty recently, along with my nose. I don't know what else. Another thing that's been happening recently is I've been having a lot of bloody noses recently, which is normal for me for summer, but it's been I haven't really had that big of a problem since since high school. That was the last time I had a really bad nose bleeding problem. Why I say process? What the fuck's wrong with me? Alright. I should be glad to know the truth. Yet though that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power seekens me. How long do you think they intend to hide the existence of Omega from Scions? That they even felt that they need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scion best suited for the task, Corporal Cyrus. Don't call me that. Don't you fucking call me that. Do you take a moment to visit the Hall of Flame to make inquiries on the earliest available opportunity? Yeah, whatever. Be gone, whelp. This is no place for children. Huh? Oh, it's that kid. Stop. I'm sorry. Yikes. We're not gonna adopt kids, right? That's not an option, right? We're not gonna do that. I was looking for you, mister. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents? You know this girl? No. So he visits Stone Throne as well. See. Did you find the man? Where are my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I think there are of several places they might be. If you like, I can go with you and look for them. Really? You'll help me look, mister? He's gonna take her to the morgue. The fuck? Of course, but first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. He's telling me a secret, you know. So, you see, no one else is allowed to listen. Perhaps you could wait for me by the pillar over there? We require about a moment. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. Swear to God, if you adopt this kid, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhaps Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an ether of travel problems, even dealing with Asians is more preferred than this charade. Sometimes I fear Mephilia is too ambitious. We rush hither. Okay, at least he's willing not to adopt children. That's fine. That's the only good thing about him right now. We hither and yawn in response to the rest that arise, without concern for strain its places on our limits, sources, and ourselves. Perhaps time has come to change for a change. Friend, this is Mephilia. I know it's a son, but I must ask you to return to Revenant Stoll with all due haste. The situation in the 12 Wars has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain the details when you arrive. Alright. 12 would. Then the primal threat she spoke of has been confirmed. I have no recent reports of actual activity, which leaves the selves. Go, Ren. You know well as that the appearance of a primal takes lead over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform. I'm not sure how to pronounce. Actually, I'm gonna look up how to pronounce this because I actually don't know how to pronounce this. A-N-E-E-N-T. Dude, I feel like I'm probably gonna knock out after this stream. Pronounce.
Antecedent.
Antecedent. That's the name of it. That's how you say it. Antecedent. Do inform the antecedent that I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Now. As a pronoun. I guess it's antecedent. Antecedent that will. While I am grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more capable of of protecting myself. Yes, you and that fucking book that I've never seen you use. During this entire thing, I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually fucking use that book once. I'm pretty sure he doesn't use that fucking book once during the thing. During this entire post game, he does not. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He fucking use that book. I don't think he's. I think he first used that book in Heaven's Word. I'm pretty damn sure. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Hey, look, it's this kid. Can we talk to him? You think this is impressive? In Doma, we used to run in the treetops. I wonder what he did, they were training him for. Wait, is the kid here? The other kid? Oh, there's the other kid. I've been tasked with helping out in the kitchen. Once I've grown accustomed to my duties, I hope to treat our host into the traditional Doman cuisine. That's nice. What happened to being an adventurer, though? Okay. Oh God. It's a relief to see you healthy and hale. Ren, the latest news from Udal is most disturbing. Yeah, you're telling me. Don't know what's the problem? Clearly, the only injury Afino suffered was to his ego. That's fair. Doubtless he will heal ere long. The other Scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now. All right. Thank you for responding to my calls with such haste. No problemo. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were not urgent. To business then. I have received the most disturbing news that the Order of the Trinitator, they have reason to believe that the Self may have called forth their renerved guardian, the Primal Ramun. I'm sorry, may have? As in not certain? The other seats here informed us that the elements themselves murmured of the Lord of Levin returned into the forest. Zilflands, however, displays no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me. Fuck, how do you pronounce this again? Antecedent, but the fact.
Antecedent.
Ow, what the fuck? The fact remains. The fact that needs not contradict of the elements testimonies. Unlike this more Bakus compares. Stop using big words. That's hard enough. Garuda and so on. Ramun is reputed to act only in defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparation for summoning rituals were indeed underway, surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I'm pretty sure it was going to happen, just not that soon. Beg your pardon? You foresaw the eventuality and did not to prevent it? I told Papalina, well, I suppose I could have reported things to Medvillia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Siths feel about people poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramun once right after the calamity. That was because the Guardians came trampling around the forest. And so long as custom ordinance stands, sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing for their guardian deity on hand. In short, Yida and I in our agreement. The action of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I mentioned that the observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers in Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. Yeah, how can you not foresee, like, fucking that? By all accounts, the recent violence in Udal drove a number of refugees to seek safety under concealing canopies of trees. It is the like that sylphs perceive that this panic migration has yet another invasion, and quickly their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds once again. It's the affairs of men which have paved the way to the primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Elgia would be without civilizing influence of mankind. But be it as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Ren, though you're dealing with the sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeed in preventing an untimely conflict in Gridania. I wonder, might one be who treated with the self so fruitfully in the past not achieve a similar success with their patron deity? If our moon can be convinced of our intentions, it may be first step to break the cycle of primal summoning. I found a fond hope were such a thing possible. We would not have been at war with the beastmen since the Imperials? I'm not sure. But this time we can. Let's continue the discussion unknown. We must need first consult with the nation most affected by Ramun's presence. Those seats here requested your personal involvement, Ren. Pray report to Commander Helox at the Ader's Nest as soon as possible. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less acceptable. In such event, your fellow scions will of course lead you whatever support you require. That's good. Alright, let's get back. Ader's Nest. Another 3-hour stream. Let's go, boy. Yeah, I was planning to do maybe a stream after this, but like right now it's going more and more unlikely because I'm fucking beat. Let's see what we've got here. Wait, was his hair green or was that a helmet? I'm confused. Friend of the sun. Fuck. Though men stands ready to. My men stand ready for any eventuality. I know none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. Thou seats here, however, would first speak to you first. seized an opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray you make your way to affects our altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you into the lotus stance. All right. All right. Boom, 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 boom. This person isn't silent. The other scions have already arrived. May I show you in? Yes. You're not silent, dude. Dumb. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. They're all here. Alright.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the Sylphs, too, have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the Primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other Primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
Okay.
The Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities.
Yes.
Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard
Oh my God,
the
she talks so
peace
slow.
which exists between our peoples.
Oh my God, it's so fucking slow. I know it's supposed to be like, oh, she's talking slow because she's like a Snow Whitey figure.
You have my thanks.
But it's fucking slow. It's slow nonetheless. God, you're creepy. I dislike you.
For Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin.
Okay.
An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Veorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have...
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to click that. It's you know what's really weird to see is like, sometimes I was like, I'm taking care of my baby brother, and like I go to my parents' room, and I see my fucking like some of my VODs being played there, and like he's just sitting there like trying to sleep, and like I don't I really don't like kids like listening to me because I curse like a sailor. I don't like think people should listen. The kids should listen to me. Like that's the worst thing. Like when I was a kid, I listened to a lot of people who curse. I remember when I was younger, my I was watching I'm not sure if you know who he is, but it was like I think a Samus PKC or something like that. It was something PKC. SPK S something K PKC. Which is like he was a creature. And he was the first person I actually saw doing Let's Plays. And like that really did inspire me to want to do this. To do like Let's Plays and shit. But like it's kind of he's like the days of him is like are long gone, to be honest. But like I hope I can still bring that experience like of like someone who's like, hey, you can just hang out with, you know. I'm just rambling at this point. Friend of the Scions, I was told to expect you. I understand that you were to treat with the primal Raymoon himself, an inevitable task, but one for which I have no doubt you're suited. I have been told that your fellow Scions are to conduct an investigation of the area as we speak. That's we might discern the location of the Lord of Levin might be found. Where I would ask you to abide here until they return with their findings. Yeah, they didn't appear yet, did they? I was told that a message that we would be sent soon as your Scions finishes their investigation. I do not imagine it would be much longer. This one returns. Returns with good tidings. Wise One has finished searching and wisely identified the precise location the touched ones summoned Raymoon. Okay. Your timing is impeccable, but my fellow friend, might you be so kind to escort this good man to his fellow Scions? It would be one's pleasure walking one. Please, come with this one. Have you ever thought of just like, you remember that scene with where the that bitch fucking like kicked us self midair? Sometimes I wish I can do that. I think that would be pretty cool. Dude, just like, oh my god, like I remember like listening to was it Rich talk about here. I was just gonna ignore that for now. I remember listening to Rich talk about how he finds the fucking kick so fucking funny, and I gotta agree with it. It was fucking hilarious. I kind of laughed when I first watched it. So I had to kind of like tone it down when I did like watch it for the stream. Wise One has ventured deep within the Selfland. This one must proceed carefully. Keep an eye out for the torched ones. Okay. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no farther. Drawing too close to Lord Brahman, this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so, this one must stay far out for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here. To the south. Go safely, walking one. It's actually you. I'm so relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded Sophian tricks. Wait, did we skip over that part? Fuck. I'm actually relieved that you're not dealing with another one of those confounded Sophian tricks. I swear, with one of them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magic, it is wondering if I was able to finish my measurements. Yes, it was quite an ordeal. Should you have seen the look on Eustola's face when one impersonated you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papa Lima. My apologies. It's not time for me to ramble. So, at any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring the etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say that we reached the indisputable conclusion to wit what that Ramoon was called forth in the facility of the Sylph Etherite. Come, Ren. The Lord of Levin awaits. Skipping all of this. Not gonna lie, kind of mad at myself for not doing that.
Thine order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
What? That's a big beard.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
Yes.
I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
We come to bargain.
The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man.
Damn.
Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born?
It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
Yes.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
There is?
Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Oh. Okay, no pressure.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
Damn.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
Uh-huh.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Huh. Shrieking Tree, hard. Alright. I'm not 100% sure on how. I'm not 100% sure how to do this, so I'm gonna take a quick break to relearn this. So give me a minute. I understand it now. All right, let's go. We good. Give me a minute. Fuck with that. All right. Alright, where is it? Here. Trekking tree. Boom, boom. Join. We good. Ugh. Alright, now we just wait. Okay, let's see. What do we need for our next thing? Hunting log. Bumble branch. Which Sylvan Stow. Good. Ugh. Didn't take that long, but who knows? I don't see any selves over here. Let's up here. Holy shit. This place looks familiar. East Red. Are we in East Red or? Okay, this has to be East Red though. Bumble Batch. H. It's not here. Where the fuck is it? Okay, maybe they are over here. Because I'm not seeing it. Oh. Oh, I see them now. Damn. So close. Give me a minute. I'm gonna mute the mute for a bit. Damn. All right, we got this. Okay, it should be pretty easy. Okay, of course. So far, so good. We haven't really ran into any complications. Oh, crap. Dude, God fucking damn it. Yeah, I got fucked over. Okay, finally. Oh, fuck. Really? Oh my god. There's a lot of people dumb who don't know mechanics. Okay, now we're good. Alright, and we're good. You like me? Thank you. I like you too, Zebra. I think you're a cool dude. Shut up, wolf. The wolf person. Fuck you.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light.
Yes.
And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Yes. I just talked to a word ball in the sky.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians.
Which is?
But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Anon. Alright. On my neck. Okay, let's go quickly grab that Bumble branch. I think it's this one. No, it's over there. They're over there. Oh, that's my bad. I killed you for no reason. Alright, over here. That's one. That's two. That's 3. All right, let's head over. Okay. Ren, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramoon received your visit? Yeah, we had to kill him. He challenged you to a test of arms. Is well then that you have some experience with such matters. The people of both Gridania and Los Solos will be relieved to hear that Lord of Someone has accepted you as the forest's champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Ren. The Elder Seer must be informed of your deeds at once. Alright. What little gods are made of? Alright. The Elder Seer wishes to hear your experience firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and directly make directly to the lowest stance. The conjurer at the Norfolk altar will be expecting you. Farewell, Ren. Alright. Where the fuck? Alright. Oh. I'm dying. Ooh. I think it's the Conjurer's one. Welcome back, honored Scion. We knew of your mission has been the most anxious. We knew your mission would be the most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seer awaits you within. Alright. Your name is a lie, by the still. Alright.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this.
It's no problem.
I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Well, you see... Fuck, I forgot.
Ramu made trial of you?
I forgot the joke.
I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
Wow. You calling out Udal? You calling out Udal?
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
I feel like she's calling out Udal.
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, It must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth. Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent.
Oh God. I was looking into to the voice chat. If you're still here, Hanson's in the RP right now. I saw Chris Hanson's name in there right now.
Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Oh my gosh, she does not stop talking. Babalima. Thus ends another daunting mission, Ren? I hope the Lord of Ramon could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admit the adroitness with which you respond to the Primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that Uranger too was pleased with the outcome. What do you say, Ren? Shall we gather back to the Rising Stone and ponder the lessons of the day? We shall. I think after we finish this mission, I'm gonna head off because I'm tired. I could join the RP right now, but like I'm just I'm too beat. I don't think I can stand much less do RP. Oh, you said like you, not... Oh, fuck me. Welcome back, Ren. Words of your momentous encounter with Lord precedes you. I would refrain from news mine own, but Uranger discovered must take purse. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Eleven, our less learned companion was struck by a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascians' mortality. Let us assemble and discuss in his observation together.
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
Holy shit, we're getting a lot of voice scenes.
Uranger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected. that the Ascians are eternal beings to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
Uh-huh.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Yes, but we know. Are we getting fucking...
Let us begin at what some might
getting
call
lecture.
the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Uh-huh.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Huh.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Uh-huh.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
Interesting.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
Interesting.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
How is it like, how do they fucking know? Like, how do you know there's a fucking ethereal plane? Who knows this shit?
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
Oh.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
No. You tried to get us killed. We're not gonna forget about that.
I'm sorry, my friend.
I'm not.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Asians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Like a bug. Honestly, I really like those scenes. These scenes. They don't really do these often. But they're really fucking cool. I really like these ones.
Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Asian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Archon?
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Whatever. Oh god, we're not done. We're up. Lord Levdon is returned to the ether, as was Leviathan before him. Round acquaintance was most intriguing. Inferno, Vertex, Crag, Roll of Levin, all have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man, Heidel's servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength all too finite. 7 times have the massive survived the rejoining, and their souls are growing weaker and yet even as it intervenes, the ordinance empowers our master. All remains is to nurture the strength of the gift, to forge the final key, and that task to which we bend our every effort. Babrea, divine seeds were ever wont to quicken the earth's fertile soil. We only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which shatters shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. I think it's time. All right, I'm gonna head off now. If you haven't already and you wish to show some support, give me a second while I switch up my music. Yeah, if you haven't already and wish to show some support, please hit the like, hit that subscribe, and show your support. Hit that notification bell if you wish to be notified of when I will be streaming. With that said, it's that time. I'm going to head off because I am fucking beat. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.